What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Blood on the Razor Wire TV, where we bring it to you real and we bring it to you raw. Today, we got this brother coming back on. We had him on a while ago, did a bunch of time in Michigan. But anyway, low key DiBiase, tell the people who you are, where you're from, and talk a little bit about you. And we're going to get into some of that solitary confinement and what it was like for you to, assault staff.
Hey, let's go. Hey, this is the third time we back. I'm not just here for me, but I'm here for the people. I'm here for you, Chad. I'm here for the brothers and the families that have to do, walking down too. Because what, they family, even though we doing time, they doing time with us, right? Because they there supporting us, crying at home, worried about you when you talking about they blew the alarm. So, yeah, we got to touch on a lot of shit, Chad. And I'm glad you got me back because life is real. Life is real in prison and life is real. And we need to acknowledge the fact that we got brothers in here that's not giving the opportunity to see the parole board. Do you understand what it's like to get your paperwork back and you get them 4 letters? These songs we listen to, Beanie Siegel. What your life like? Mine's is real. He said when you get those letters back, it's different when I say, you know what, well, if I be good for what, 10 years? 18 and a half for me, right? Maybe I can see the parole board. But what about the people who get their paperwork back? They say L-I-F-E. That psychologically pushes you into a certain state. The parole board asked me, do I have a support system? Chad, let me keep it factual. I'm on parole. But I lied. I lied and I said yes with a straight face and kept it moving. This is the best lie I ever told. The best lie I ever told wasn't about if I could pay the dope man back his money. Or whether I love this chick that was from the titty bar night. No, the best lie I told was the parole board, and I said I had a support group. And I know I didn't. In prison, I learned that people love me, but they didn't care about me. I learned how to love myself and care in prison, but I also learned that they don't care out there, bro. And I want people to wake up and learn that it's all right for people not to care about you, but it's not all right for you not to care about yourself. So this lie told...
Let me ask you this. Right? Tell the people how much time you had.
18 and a half straight, no breaks.
You did 18 and a half straight, but you were really sentenced to what, 10 to 40?
No, 23 to 45. If you look at my paperwork now, you say, oh, man, he capping. He only did 10 to 45. My aunt did that, but I gave back some time. Imagine going into a life, like, let's look at Young Thug. I don't hear nobody talk about him wearing no dress, being gay, because real talk, he the only one that ain't said shit. So to me, he a stand-up guy. So we gonna talk about the fact that they're talking about him staying in there forever. Imagine the results of you seeing the paperwork saying life instead of numbers where, hey, at least I got a couple numbers to be good and somebody might give me a chance, right? They gave me 23 to 45 years at 24 years old. And after 18 and a half years, people said, hey, figure it out. You back out here, you got it. I'm still trying to figure out, wow, I just gave back 23 to 45. I used to look at my paperwork like, what do you mean? I'm 24. If I be good for 23 years, do the math. You get what I'm going with this, Chad? Oh, my God. Oh. Imagine being an ad sec seeing this. I did 3 years of ad sec straight. Willingly. I didn't go to the hole because I was being bad. I called myself shooting a move so I can get a better perspective. To go somewhere to say, you know what, I don't like this joint. I'll sit in the hole and they got to ride me out. Well, guess what? The law don't work the way you think it will work. Especially when we convicts and you assault cops. So when we out here thug, we out here singing these songs, what's your life like? Nigga, mine's is real. Beanie didn't rap that. He lived that. He don't got to write it. And you say, oh shit, he's a dope artist. He had to write it. No, he lived it. Why do you think he rapping so good? He freestyled. He ain't freestyled. He just told you what happened in the joint. So when you get them letters back and say L-I-F-E, your mind goes, somebody cares about it. Nobody likes me. And you know what it's like to get your food tray and you hear this other guy complaining about, hey, man, my girl didn't send me a secure pack, a care package. And you like, you got a girl still, bro? Hey, the guy next door to you, the pedophile, right? He's getting his mail complaining about how his up his Amazon package. You like, bro, your mom fuck with you and you a pedophile? But here it is, you sat in the dope spot for your family for years. And so dope, your mother said your homeboy wouldn't do it. Because you didn't want to hear the rumors about your mother giving fellatio around the neighborhood. You didn't want to hear the rumor that your mother smoked bad dope and hit fentanyl, the Fetty Wap, and she died. So you got to sell your own mother dope because you know you want to sell good dope. Here it is, you couldn't work because your sister wanted to be on OnlyFans, right? So for little sis, you rather take a 40 and make everybody's day their day, and your day goes down for 23 to 45 years. And you listen to a pedophile get more mail than you, more support than you. You listen to this guy saying his girl didn't send him an Amazon package, bro. And you say you still got a girl, bro? Wait for 5 years to go by. You get one born with this, Chad. Whether you in the Fed joint or the state joint, bro, we have people that don't care about us. And they only don't care about us because we don't display the fact we don't care about ourselves. We made that decision. So now you're going to drag everybody down because guess what? The facts is real. I'm an ass egg and I did something. Now I got to see my karma play out in front of me. And the pedophile gets more support than me. I cried a lot of times, Chad. Because I said, damn, I didn't care about me. How's a pedophile get more support than me? So I lied to the pro boy. Yeah, I got a support group. He had one. You know who my support group was, Chad? You. Me. I knew I could make it out to a guy like you a while ago. I didn't know what Instagram was. I said, just make it out here, bro. I made it on the yard, right? And assay will you up, bro. Assay will make you talk to yourself. Yeah, talk to yourself. That's bullshit. When they tell you, man, you crazy, don't talk to yourself, you better talk to yourself. That's the best conversation we ever gonna have. If you can't stand up and check yourself, you playing. I should not have a better conversation with you than myself. We need to rephrase this. That's what assay taught me in them 3 years, how to talk to myself.
Stop you for a minute. You spent 3 years straight in the shoe, in the hole, alone.
Right. And level 5 assay. We got different levels of assay too. We know this, right, Chad? But we'll get to that later because me and you understand that part. But let's tell the people what assay is. That's solitary confinement, everybody. That means I cannot go to my yard, the one little small yard I have, for an hour because I'm in level 5 at first. I forfeited that. You can have that yard. Y'all can send me the dog anyway. I have no phone contact because we didn't have the incentive program, right? I don't eat commissary. I get toothpaste. I get the basic necessities. Bob Barker deodorant. I can't even get a real GP deodorant. These are the penalties you get for going to the hole, the shoe, the box. So when you say, Uncle, all right, he got 5 meals in the hot, no, it gets worse than that. Because if y'all stash them on the yard and y'all got to lock it down, all my grits and my pancakes, everything comes back on styrofoam mixed up together cold. And I can't cry about it because they gave me my meal for the day. It's not my fault it came bundled up. Hey, they popped off on the yard. You heard the alarm.
I want to stop you again because I want people to realize, like, this is how real it is. Like, when you talk, man, I think people listen. I mean, you got a way of talking and speaking, and obviously you're a really intelligent brother. But I want them to know, hey, man, you got your food. It was cold. They dropped it on the floor, but they fed you. There's no way around it. People are like, man, I'm about to call my lawyer. Man, your lawyer don't give a shit. No one.
You don't give a shit. Hey, can I tell you this, Chad, and you know it? Let's dial it back for the moment, because now this is for the families. We've been talking about us too much, Chad. And I got to apologize because I took 2 segments on us. Let's get to the families, the people that's doing time. The people like my bro that gave me a bucket of tools on my birthday. I met a brother named McClain back. He said, bro, I'm going to teach you how to fish. I can't give you no fish. Because when you leave me, what you going to do? You need a fish, right? I'm going to teach you how to fish. You ain't going to need no fish no more, bro. Young Boys Incorporated. He had the glory of telling me the real stories about Butch Jones. This man was on his best behavior and couldn't catch a break. He on indigent. I said, man, why you in the hole? He said, man, I beat up the counselor. I said, what the counselor do? Disrespecting me, man. I'm McClain Bay. They didn't want to respect me as McClain Bay. They don't need no Big Lou from YBI. They know all these Butch Jones and Boy Incorporated stories. So I locked the door, break the brakes off that bitch, opened the door and said, get him off the floor. I've been here 10 years in asset for a fist fight. Here it is, I'm complaining about when I'm going to see SEC, the Security Classification Committee. Because I've been trying to knock off white girls. Pulling my dick out, sending them notes, trying to get them to bring the bag in on my street shit, on my Pooh Shiesty shit. right? Pooh Shiesty ain't alone, man. I was Pooh Shiesty 24 years ago. That's why I feel for the brother. I feel for Rio the OG, all that talent. But we got to be stand-up guys. I feel for Young Thug. I don't care about that old bullshit hype. They about to take this man's brain. You got a label connected to an agency, right? That said, we want your brand if you default. They didn't come to him and say, hey, man, we see the feds on you. You need some assistance? They waited till he caught the case and put him in default. And all his damn label mates took pleas like it was butterwork. You don't know what it's like to walk into the label, into a studio session. You think you're going to record the best song you ever recorded. And your boss and your producer sitting there with the state trooper and the Fed. And they say, hey, bro, just hear him out. This your guy that you done set in trap with. Hey, bro, just hear him out. Hey, look, we know you you got beans. We know you walk all that. Hey, we know about that shit you did too. But you trying to get your rap game on. Go on the rap. You're positive. But if you catch a case from here on out, you better play ball. And you wonder why all them guys copped out like it's paper. It was like, what? They copped out like, yeah, I know it's a gang. Yeah, why is the other gang? Yup. Hey, man, it's police out here rapping with y'all too. COINTELPRO, you thought we was lying? And now this young man is sitting up here about to get the death penalty. You talking about take a plea. He can't take a plea. If he pleads out, he gets the death penalty, right? But this is the shit we rap about. This is the shit we repeat. But y'all ain't got nothing to say about that. Let's talk about those facts. I've been there, bro. I know what it's like to drop my head in court like, I ain't said shit. Y'all really gonna do this in front of everybody? Said I was never arraigned for the case I served. Never. Nobody ever said, hey, the state of Michigan gonna try you on this case and get you. They dropped me off. They dropped me off and reopened the case, Chad.
Let me stop you for a minute, right? I mean, I don't want to get into all the legal stuff, but I want to ask you this. You're 24 years old. You're sentenced all this time. What's going through your mind at that moment when they're like, yo, this is what we're about to do. This is it.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you, Chad. Go to YouTube. Look at Young Thug. He can't think. I'm still rapping my mind like, dog, you was in the ride with me. What you mean we a gang? What you mean that was my... Shut up. And let me take you back to some biblical stuff. If you believe in a higher power, cool, we could call anything out of respect for everybody. Jesus Christ showed us something. Whether the story is fake or not, let's get factual. Let's say the story was fake. Let's say somebody wrote the story. Take your ego off and hear what I'm saying right quick. Let's just say the story was fake. If it was a guy on this planet that was so nice and good to everybody, y'all still what I got coming, bro? Right? This guy went to court. They said, who are you? Ain't you the son of God? I ain't saying no shit like that. Well, who are you? I am who I am. They said you Jesus Christ, son of God. All right. They said that. He beat the case, bro. Because he kept his mouth shut. He said, what all men should do. And the Jews said, wait. No disrespect to Jews, because we're not about to make this an anti-Semitic thing. I'm talking about the book and the storyline about how y'all wrote it and how I'm repeating. Facts. We're not going to play that game. Disclaimer. The Jews in the story of the Bible said, nah, Pilate. We smoking dog boots. You get where I'm going with this? If it's somebody that's so good, if Harriet Tubman walked from Atlanta to Canada, what am I crying for? Because I ain't got no ride right now. And I'm the one who put myself in prison, bro. Win, lose, or draw. I don't care if they lied on me. I told to go to ass thing. They told me, no, ain't no rules. You back here now. And they drove me crazy. You can't think. When he dropped his head, when you see him do this, he's still wrapped around like Gunner. You was in the ride with me, bro. You're not hearing nothing. You hearing Charlie Brown, blah, 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 blah. So as a family member, you have to call him and say, bro, listen, today is today. You don't got to remember anything from tomorrow. You know why we stressed out, Chad? Because we always worried about what tomorrow might be, what happened yesterday. It happened, bro. I got through that 18.5 knowing, you know what, bro, you just beat 3 million people in the swimming contest. You still in the swimming contest, bro. Life is as bad as you want to make it. Buddha lived in the palace, man. Buddha said, I want to be homeless. Who am I, bro? Frederick Douglass couldn't read. I taught myself the UCC in jail. I told myself I had to litigate because my attorney was sitting down with the prosecutor telling him I wore a bulletproof vest to court. Who makes this up, man? How can I win my case after that? Your own attorney under the American jurisprudence took a fidelity oath with the court before you even gave them a return. I mean, what you mean? you could hold a fidelity with the court and me at the same time. It's a conflict of interest. But guess what? They serve our cases, don't they? When it's convenient for them. Chad, you don't think. You can't think. So when Ash said you got two options. You deal with what you did, with what you are, who you are, and walk out of this prison system. Walk out of SAG. And learn how to deal with yourself 24 hours a day. Win, lose, draw, toothpaste or not.
When you're in the hole, listen, when you're in the hole that long, right? And you know you got a couple years to do, you're in the hole, stressful, you're all alone, you're locked in a cage, you know, you're not getting out, maybe an hour a day, 5 days a week. What keeps a person going mentally and emotionally to say, you know what, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to make it to 2026 and get out of the hole. How do
it's the same. Listen, bro. It's the same shit when you playing around on Instagram and you laughing, looking at the Ukrainians in them trenches. He can't come out the trench. He got an AK. Man, they dropping Molotov live shells. If he pick his head up, it's getting blown off. Be still. Shut up before they wreck your position. You might not have to shoot that gun. Sometimes it's just about, man, hey, survive today. That's my problem. I want too much out today. Pac said, man, you got the same 24 hours I got. Why y'all mad at me? And the little girl got shot. And he ain't say who got shot. And he knew he had to beat them guys' ass. We put too much pressure on ourselves. We put too much pressure on the game, bro. I love country music. I never been to a country music concert and they say, man, you a fake cowboy. Get off that horse. You never been in love. So why do we do this in hip hop? Why do we have to be real? You know what real is? A perspective. It's a matter of convenience, man. My real ain't so real, Chad, when I need your store bag, right? You know this, right? I will be real up to that point to store that, right? Assay makes you realize that. When I said talk to McLean, he said, I'm in here for 10 years, bro. Stop showing your fur and your page. I said, damn, bro, you been here 10 years for a fist fight? My man just stabbed somebody. He got an RPA hold. Lance about to let him out. All he got to do is 3 years. Why you doing 10? He said, low. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So what do I do, Chad? I listen to him? Or do I take my ego off? Or do I put my ego back on? I took it off. Or do I put it back on and say, you know what? I got to show the CEO. You ain't not about to allow me on this ticket and get away. Man, my landlord just died from cancer, Chad. And so did my mother. A guy that's helping me get on my feet. And I got up and went back to work like it was another day in Detroit. Because that's what my mother taught me. That's what my father taught me. When he was in Vietnam, I said, hey, Dad, you ever kill somebody? He said, man, what? And I had to eat snakes in the jungle. What do you say to a man like that, Chad? What do I say to Bill Holmes from the Purple Gang that I protected in Orange County? When I seen them guards messing with him because they wouldn't give him People magazine, right? He was an old man that's wanted what he wanted. Hey, man, there's magazines, bro. I didn't know that I was unconsciously protecting Bill Holmes. He said, man, what's your name? I said, my name Will. He said, get the out of here. My name's Bill. Where there's a will, there's a way. If your name's Will, you always got a way, so I don't want to hear shit about you giving up because you got you. They said, where there's a will, there's a way. Your name's Will, right? I said, yeah, where there's a way. God damn, this is Bill Holmes from the Purple Gang. I said, man, how many numbers you got? He said, I got a 5-digit number. I said, man, they got 6. You've been down some time. He said, yeah. Here it is. I seen some people messing over an old man with a cane that I even underestimated. I said, man, get an old man this magazine, bro. Out of life, we can't have a magazine, bro. Chad, we have to open our hearts, bro. We have to open our minds. We have to listen. We put too much pressure on our mothers and on our daughters to ride or die. For what reason? So I could walk this down with you so you could write me letters telling me, hey, they took my food. They didn't give me my attorney. I know y'all put all y'all money on me, but the attorney ran off. I don't know what to do. Everybody's doing that bit with you. So I went to SAG on purpose to show my pops, hey, bro, I'm going to detach myself from society like Buddha did. And I'll come back when I got my shit together. I know why Jesus went in them woods for 30 days and came back and said, let's go. Jesus had to get his shit together. Excuse my French. He wasn't talking to no devil outside of him. He said, man, I could jump off this building and the angel's going to catch me. No, I don't want to play with my gifts. Stop playing with your skills. He said, if I jump, what if I hit the ground? I'm still a man. Then he said, damn, you can go down there and run all that. He said, man, Satan, get behind me. He was talking to the Satan within him. He wasn't talking to no invisible being with no horns, no tail, walking around him. He said, now let me go back and talk to my guys. He said, hey, you going to betray me. My man's going to do this. And it is what it is. What we doing wrong out here, bro? I don't care if the story was fake. Hey, I'm an author. That's the greatest story I ever wrote. So when I used to read Solomon and Ecclesiastics, and I wasn't reading it to say, hey, Christians are fake. Hey, Muslims are right. I didn't read it for that. I said, let me see why Solomon said what he said. Does it matter? I'm faking my own right. What I write is fake in my own right because fake and real is a matter of perspective, right? Let me see why Solomon was like, man, I'm a fool. This man asked for nothing but wisdom. He told him he's a fool. He said, the more I learn, the more I don't know nothing. So I had to go to say it, bro. And that's the only reason why I'm talking to you. But it hurt me. My father died in SAG. He committed suicide on April the 5th of 2015. I got convicted April the 5th, 2002. Nobody knew why he do that but me. That's why I can't kill myself. And that's why you can't kill yourself. But you think it doesn't cross my mind? I'm locked in whether I like it or not because my father was a Vietnam vet. So I would be doing this as a dishonor to you to come on this show. And you say, what if I'd have been like, you know what? I thought about suicide a couple of times since I had a show with you, bro. But I'm here talking to you because I need the people to know we have to be strong. So the storyline was going to be YSL indictment, low-key dead, right? I'm nobody, but the people that know been like, damn, that was bro that did the show with Chad Marsh. What did he do? He committed suicide. He gave up. My father gave up. He thought I wasn't coming home, Chad. On April the 5th, look at my biopic. I shot a movie, Kilo Nova Unleashed. It's on YouTube. Look at it. On April the 5th, I was informed that my father had pulled a tube out of his mouth because he's suffering dementia. He thought I was never coming home, Chad. I told Pops I'll beat the odds. I just did what he taught me. So what will I do? He dead now. I went outside. They called a URF. To the brothers in Michigan that goes out to them. URF is a foul joint. And we got to expose this. They call it URF when you get there. They say, hey, Chad, when you get off the bus, they welcome you are fucked. Yeah, it's the 11th word for the state joint in Michigan. But I'm not going to waste my time on them. I'm going to waste my time on what I didn't do to prepare myself to combat them. They sent me back to the same place on the same rock when my father died. I got on RTP. A psychiatrist pulled me out. He said, man, why are you here, man? I said, I'll go to y'all. I quit. He said, I can't let you out now. Your pops just died. You know, I checked in and said, look, bro, I don't fit the mold here. I know this is disciplinary level 4. They said I was going to a level 4. I'm a true level 5. Send me back, bro. I know y'all trying to whip these young guys in shape. Y'all on military time. Me too. I'm on mercenary time. This ain't gonna work. I'm feeling like I did in February the 5th, 2002. Oh, you go to the yard, Mr. Huss. When my father died, oh no, you can't go to the yard no more. I went down to Adrian. Adrian sends me right back. On the same ride when my father died. The psych said, why are you here? These your homeboys. This your law. It's your world. You tell me. How you think that mentally affects me, even to this day? I have to dial back the memories of my father, me knowing that he died, knowing he was going to die, that he committed suicide because I wasn't coming home. That weighs on me. So shout out to Wallow, man. He ain't playing with y'all, man. That ain't up. Don't you call him up. That's bro. Blood makes a relative. Loyalty makes you family. He loyal to y'all, man. Y'all don't even know it, bro. He giving y'all a game for free. Man, you would have went on there and got blasted. Blasted. The first day. He the type of brother who gave you the bag on the strength, man, because he know you a fish. We called him fish. because you flopping around. You like a fish out of water. You flop around trying to get back in the ocean. Oh, shit, this ain't my element. We see that. You green. You square as hell. Straight lines, all four corners. You a pool table. That's the only way I survived in the joint. I wasn't green.
Stop you again. Listen, man, people are listening, right? And some people might not realize the things that you're talking about because you're educating me a little bit. You know, like I always heard new fish, and you never realized,
Why they called us that?
about.
Why? We didn't know. Why you calling me a fish? You just go on defense. Like, fish what? What do you mean?
I never knew why people would call people that when they come to prison. But what you just said is, we can tell you're out of your element, man. Like this ain't where you belong.
Hey, Chad, be real, Chad. I know you're a real guy. That's why I tap into the interviews. When you first hit quarantine, you knew I'm a street guy. I could pop off, but what if I see the guy from Jersey that ran off with 10, or I did a kick though. Them guys still around. Somebody know me, and I know somebody gonna try me. You trying to blend in, but they know you trying to assess everything all at once, and it's not happening. Somebody been there before. Like, look at bro, you don't know what to do. He ain't get it. Look, he ain't got 2 left flip flops, but he got his mud ripped up. He nervous. You stand and act like you on point, but you just picked up 2 left flip flops. You on him. It's little subtle stuff, right? But you had it in you naturally. But we'll pick up on it. Marley made a mistake. And I don't know about those guys. So we ain't going to speak on the case. I don't do no dry snitching. But let me tell you something. He spoke on a guy named...
2 or 3 dudes that were killed in Detroit?
You already know where I'm going. He spoke on a guy named Pussycat. Now, I know Pussycat. I don't know him intimately. I don't get down like that. I know him from walking these yards, bro. He said he doesn't know him. He knows of him. Well, don't speak on him, first of all. Mistake number 1. If I never walked the yard, dog can say what he want. I never fucked him. He had his lane here. I had mine. Ask Max Street about me. Ask Hardin Bay. Ask my nigga New York. Mafia Insane, New York, that is. Right? About low key. And we gonna stop there. My nigga Dirk, Luca Calhoun from Dexter. These the guys that brought me to the game, the Phil X's, the Manuel X's. Guys that I said, I can't be in the nation, bro. I'm gonna keep smoking. I can't be a tribal advice lord, bro. Y'all got too much shit going on in your house. Okay? I had the honor to sit down with Baha Colossal, the head of the Chaldean Mafia. These is brothers that taught me, hey, Lo, we don't do all that. You could be right, but at what expense? All right? You need to focus on going home. We don't got that opportunity. I had a brother with natural light telling me, man, call home, rap. Why? Look at the game, bro. I went to jail for hip-hop, not crack. He like, bro, but you got ass cap, HFA, you get royalties. What? Suge Knight just wrote you and said he in jail, you in jail. Figure it out, my nigga. I don't get letters. So shout out to Suge Knight. Y'all don't him no more? So he the villain now. I don't know what he did wrong for y'all. The nigga was 24. What the nigga was young, man. So y'all don't Suge no more. Why? Somebody write that nigga letter.
Listen, I gotta bring you. Listen, I think you're an intelligent dude, and you obviously you studied a lot of stuff, a lot of writings, the Bible, different writings, and you interpret things how you want to interpret them, and you know what? There's a lot of knowledge in that. But I really want to talk about, you said your life's real. What's your life like now?
My life is real, man, because when those 3 brothers came home and they got caught up and lined up, and I'm gonna go back to what I'm saying. You can say facts, but I don't say a lot of facts for what? The compromise of y'all, for my bros and them that ain't coming home. Yeah, he might be gay. Yeah, he might be a rat. But he got the bag in there. He got guys like him that with him. And somebody in the debt. It's a boxing debt. So I keep crashing my guys and your guys. Do I love you? Do I care about you? Did I think about you when I wanted to open my mouth and expose people or put people on the floor? So we gonna stop right there and let that line say, my life is real. It's a lot of people out here wondering like, what Lo about to do? I don't care about you, bro. What you eat don't make me shit. Pimp C said some real shit before he died and it went over y'all head on the song Murder. He said, I see shit, but I don't see shit. I hear shit, but I don't hear shit. That ain't my business, bro. Right now, my life is real. Cancer is real. My landlord just died from cancer. My mother died from cancer. I got a lot of shit on my flow. I'm happy to be here. So, hey, I would like to say that my life is real, but what's real to you? What's real to me is I'm really still struggling. But y'all struggling with me. Y'all struggling too. And this is what we got to do. Without struggle, there's no progress. Go smoke that movie over. High learning. You know what I'm saying? You remember when he said that, Lawrence Fishburne, without struggle, there's no progress. There's no progress. None. So what, you don't want to be in the struggle? The chicks say, I don't want no nigga that's struggling. These bougie chicks, excuse me, I don't want no man in the struggle. You don't want no progress. You want something that already progressed and wonder why you want to be getting your money up on OnlyFans, on your only reaching a certain level. We peep game, you a fish out of water. Same elements out here apply. So wake up, y'all. Support the fam. Support your mans and support your people. And people in there. Get off. It's a learning the law. Get your discovery packet. You need the same thing your lawyer got. I don't care about you paying them. Hey, I need my discovery packet. Just say that. We'll get to the other part later. Maybe it might be a part 4. That's my advice to everybody. Families, defendants. I don't care if you're wrong, right, or not. Get your discovery. You need the same thing your lawyer got. Ask questions. Tell the judge, hey, man, I don't know what's going on, but I retain my right to appeal everything. Please just say that. If you don't understand what's going on, if you feel something is wrong, if you had a girlfriend and you were 17 and your girlfriend was 15, her mother told her in statutory and you were really in love, cool, you might be wrong, but it's statutory, bro. Say in the court, hey, man, I don't know what's going on. Hey, I retain my rights to appeal. If you even sign this shit and say you refuse it, just say that out loud on record, please. If you was in the car with your homeboy and you know he shot your dog and you don't want him to go to jail, say, hey, man, I retain my rights, man, for an appeal. You ain't got to tell on nobody. Plead the fifth. I don't care what you do. You know, Doug, shut the up. What y'all talking about? Man, and 100 bikers just got indicted and everybody home. Chad, do I got to keep going, bro? 100 bikers. Am I lying, Chad?
Oh, you're not lying. I mean, you know a lot of stuff that's going on in the world, bro. You should have your own YouTube channel. But
maybe we can get there. Well, Mr. DiBiase Debonair Squad, I'm on YouTube. Subscribe. I need some donations. If you can send me some, please. Cashapp, Kilo Nova, 32,000. The link will be up. Our project's coming out. I got a movie out, Kilo Nova Elite. Get that on YouTube. Matter of fact, we speak about the channel. So if you see Mr. DiBiase Debonair Squad, it's the same thing as low-key DiBiase Debonair Squad. That's just my pseudonym for my publishing. So if you see low-key DiBiase Debonair Squad, it's the same thing. I'm just branding, y'all. I'm giving y'all.
Let me ask you something, right? Before we get ready to go, our time's winding.
Let's go.
Let me ask you this. I want people to know, like you said, you wrote books, you did some music, but you're struggling. You're working construction. Where'd you sleep at last night?
Hey, man, I woke up in the motel room and got back at it. So, hey, after my landlord died, man, I'm just in limbo. But I had to get this to y'all. See, I'm a professional. A professional would do his job when he don't want to. An amateur gonna do their job when they can. So I got a job to do. I slept in the motel room and I'm in between places. So if y'all can donate something, I'm about to get a new place because I want to get back to it. Because this is what I got lined up for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this right quick. You see this? I did some NFTs for y'all. I'm into some stuff. So if y'all want to invest in journalism or the soccer member on my book, yes, it's on the blockchain now. So you can make money with me. This ain't about me, man. I'm in stuff at a cent, $1. If you understand the blockchain, journalism mode, the saga's on there, Body Rock's on there. I got a new video out. Get my tools. Subscribe to my channel. Either Low-Key DiBiase or Mr. DiBiase Debonair Squad. It's the same guy. Same thing. We branded. Maybe it's a part 4. But long-term seg is important. What Marley said is important. Don't throw your mans under the bus. Oh, man, we bring a juke. Oh, y'all bring a juke? He didn't know. We call that being goofy, bro. Juke probably was ducked off and got off in the game, man. And here this guy is. He was saying on the yard, we let slide by. Hey, what bro on? Bro ain't on nothing. Let him in the dog house. He get money from his mama. So listen, out here it's different.
Listen,
hey man, we on block out for real. So yeah.
Man, we're gonna get ready to close the show, right? But you know something, man? kind of want people to know, like what you talked about, man. You've been through a lot in your life. Obviously, prison has affected you in different ways. You spent a lot of time in prison. You spent a lot of time alone in a cell. You know, being alone in that cell, sometimes it is a learning opportunity. You can learn a lot. But while you're learning, it still hurts you. It still destroys you mentally.
It hurts.
It still destroys you emotionally. And you know, kind of what the moral of the story is look, man, when you go to prison, you're really on your own. Like you said,
You on your own, bro.
the
You
best
know what bro
conversation you
told me?
can
He
have.
said I'm
Hold
the
up now.
only one on my ID. You ever heard that, Chad? I'm the only one. The police told me that. I was standing up fighting for y'all in there. I made you can read the uniform commercial code because it was on the restricted list. We're passing law around like we slaves.
Listen to me for a
So,
minute.
bro, you understand where I'm going, man? Yes.
So, anyway, man, look, a lot of times, man, you're on your own. Like you said,
you on your own.
That ID is just yours.
You the only one on that ID. So when you out here, you the only one on your social security number. You the only one on your job. You the only one on your bag. When your Gotti said.
So that's my boy right there, low-key DiBiase. You can tell that prison has affected him in different ways. But you can also tell that when he talks, he has a way of making people listen. You know, he is a guy that is intelligent, but he's also a guy that's been destroyed by being locked in a cell for years upon years all alone. And that's the effects of prison. That's what the moral of the story is, that prison will affect you mentally, emotionally. It will destroy you. You can educate yourself, but still at the same time that you're building up your brain, you're also losing a little bit of yourself. And like he said, man, there's only one person on that ID, and it's you. There's only one person on that social security card, and it's you. Sometimes I think people need to hear something, right? And today I just want you to know, man, you got to believe in yourself. You got to push forward. And if you're out there doing the wrong thing, that's what's on the other side of the road. That's what prison will do to you. But again, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Until tomorrow, we're out.